TV8, first on Guam. KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvo's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adahi Itano program. Apply at matson.com. Cars Plus, Guam's automotive leader in sustainability and electric vehicles. Learn more at carsplusguam.com. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, serving your local breakfast, lunch, and dinner favorites for over 45 years.
Ahead on KUAM News Primetime.
Cell phone video footage shows police coverage of the car that alleged Tumon shooter was found inside. The disturbing footage capturing the gunshot noise when he took his life. This as the only living suspect now facing charges in local court.
A Marianas High School teacher is no longer on campus following allegations of inappropriate conduct with a student. I'm Tomas Manglonia with the full details coming up tonight.
A bar manager asking the community to be on the lookout after a break-in at his local karaoke bar. The burglary caught on camera. I'm Mitsuki Hirayama with the story coming up.
Half a day and good evening. Welcome to KUAM News Primetime. I'm Nick Delgado.
And I'm Destiny Cruz. Happy Threads Thursday. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day.
$1 million cash bail. That's how much the man accused in the armed robbery that left a Korean tourist dead is being held on tonight. Defendant Stephen Camacho making his first appearance in Superior Court today. He faces charges of complicity to commit aggravated murder, complicity to commit robbery, both with special allegations of vulnerable victim.
Ahead of Camacho appearing in court today, cell phone video of the night police stormed a Jotnya property circulated on social media. The video giving us a look at the alleged shooter Kyoki Santos's final moments. We caution our viewers, some may find the images you are about to see disturbing. Julian Hernandez reports.
Grainy cell phone video captured in a residential neighborhood in Zotnya Monday. Police believe shot and killed a Korean tourist. Tumon turned the gun on himself. The disturbing video circulating on social media today. Officers heard saying "man down" and calling for a medic. Authorities later confirming their suspect, Kyoki Santos, died by suicide. Court documents filed in Superior Court today against defendant Stephen Camacho states Santos was aware that Camacho had been taken into police custody just moments earlier. Authorities found text messages that Santos had sent to a witness stating, "Delete Stephen from your phone." The pair are accused in the January 4th armed robbery on Gun Beach Road in Tumon that claimed the life of an elderly man visiting from Korea. Prosecutors identified the victim as Hia Jun Hwang. He was celebrating his retirement with his wife. The only living suspect is now charged in Superior Court. Camacho appearing before a magistrate judge facing charges of complicity to commit aggravated murder, complicity to commit robbery, both with special allegation vulnerable. Camacho allegedly admitted to police that he and Santos lost $100 at the game room that night before the pair drove to Tumon with a plan to rob a tourist. Following the deadly encounter, the duo allegedly split $75 each before getting rid of the rest of the victim's stolen items. Camacho is being held in $1 million cash bail. Prosecuting attorney Sean Brown telling the court, quote, "Not only was the victim a tourist, he was also about 60 years old, so there are two ways they targeted a vulnerable individual. Because of that, they brought a firearm with them to conduct the robbery in Tumon. This was a planned, orchestrated endeavor, and for this reason, Your Honor, 2 lives were lost." If convicted, Camacho could face life behind bars. Julian Hernandez, KUAM News.
Thanks, Jules. Well, now to a bombshell allegation against a public school teacher at the NMI's largest high school.
Regional correspondent Tomas Manglonia is breaking down the details on the alleged inappropriate conduct against a student.
A Marianas High School teacher is no longer on campus following allegations of inappropriate conduct with a student. Multiple sources familiar with the matter confirmed the information sent to KUAM News. The NMI public school system has not named the staff or provided details on the conduct. The incident was reported to authorities this month. Sources also told us that the male teacher was escorted off campus this week and has not returned to work since. Commissioner of Education Dr. Lawrence Camacho responded to our questions about the incident. Camacho said, quote, "The matter in question is currently under investigation, and we want to assure the public that appropriate administrative actions are being taken. Our top priority is the well-being and security of our students, staff, and the community we serve." He added, "To ensure a thorough and impartial investigation, we are working with the Department of Public Safety and the Division of Youth Services. Their expertise and involvement will contribute to a comprehensive assessment of the situation. At this time, PSS has no further comments to provide. However, we are committed to keeping the community informed as developments arise or circumstances change." KUAM News contacted the NMI Department of Public Safety, Marianas High School leadership, and the Board of Education for comment. This is the developing story. Tomas Manglonia, KUAM News, Saipan.
A man accused in an armed robbery in Manila denied the allegations filed against him in Superior Court. 23-year-old Ken Christopher Juvenal pleaded not guilty to robbery and theft of a motor vehicle, among other charges. He appeared before Magistrate Judge Benjamin Sison today. As KUAM reported, Juvenal allegedly robbed a woman at Lucky Town Apartments in Manila last December, taking off with her car. Authorities later recovered the stolen car, but the roof, rack, and a battery were missing.
A military veteran accused of threatening to execute people at the AB Wonpat International Airport last year could admit guilt. Defendant Daniel Tennyson appearing before presiding Judge Alberto Lamarena in Superior Court today. It was said in court parties are still negotiating details of the plea deal. No yet what charges he will admit to. He's scheduled to appear back in court on January 30th. As KUAM reported, Tennyson allegedly demanded to be put on a flight to the nearest location affiliated with the CIA and threatened to execute someone every hour until he was put on a flight. A witness alleged he was armed with a knife. He was charged with terroristic conduct. Now to a follow-up on a burglary caught on camera at Music KUAM in Upper Suman. The local karaoke bar was broken into early Sunday morning.
Now the bar manager shares his story and asks the community to be on the lookout in hopes police catch the burglar. Mitsuki Hirayama has more.
The abilities of duct tape.
Oh, you duct tape the
Yeah.
While Music KUAM bar manager Christopher Calvo is all smiles now, he was upset to find the local karaoke bar broken into just a few days ago.
First of all, shock, of course. Normally we have roaming security and, like we're supposed to, but we're the ones that found out. So we were actually, of course, kind of mad. But.
The break-in happening around 4 a.m. Sunday, just 2 hours after Calvo closed up shop. When he clocked in for his next shift, he was shocked to find a broken door lock.
He just managed to break the lock. We just got a guard now. So.
And inside, obvious signs a thief found what he was looking for.
He went through, got into our...
Calvo says it was a quick hit. The burglar in and out under 30 minutes. The thief only got his hands on a few $100s of cash, and the damages, nothing some duct tape and good cheer couldn't fix.
From the way it looked, he had tools and just jammed and crowbar and, forced it open. As far as entries, you can see some of the damages still left behind. But, when we did our best to help repair it just to get back into, business the next day,
The karaoke bar opened the next day and it was back to business as usual. Now Calvo is asking the community to be on the lookout.
We just want to put the message out hey, there's this guy out there. If anybody, mannerisms, I have some security footage, but, if the mannerisms can help pinpoint, then, that would be greatly appreciated.
And warns other establishments to secure their shops.
I know it's the new year and just be on the lookout and, be safe out there, especially to my other fellow, bar managers and everybody out there, bar owners, to all the other bar owners too. Hey, please watch out. They're out and about still.
If you have any information on this break-in, you're asked to call it in to KUAM Police. Mitsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.
Thanks, Suki. Well, in other news, it's been over 3 weeks since 24-year-old Betty Diamond Katsuda was last seen at her residence in Jigo. Katsuda is approximately 5'2" and 130 pounds, long black hair and brown eyes. She was last seen wearing a peach t-shirt, blue jeans, and black Adidas running shoes. As we reported, Betty was last seen on December 21 after she failed to return home.
Despite exhaustive efforts by family members to locate her through relatives and friends, Betty remains missing. The Guam Police Department continues to canvass areas Betty's known to frequent and checking up on any reported sightings. The family just wants her home safe, and any assistance from the island community is greatly appreciated. Anyone with information asked to call GPD at 671-475-8615 through 17. Time for a quick break, but keep it here.
You're watching KUAM, your leader in local news.
Threads Guam Thursdays, presented to you by Threads Guam. Visit threadsguam.com to shop online.
A space that fits your diverse lifestyles. Simple, yet sensuous. It is a perfect form, a streamlined silhouette. Awaken your world. Electrified Streamliner, Ionic 6.
Tonight is now chicken night? Oh, yes, it's chicken night. Don't think about chicken night. Oh, yes, it's chicken night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Make it a chicken night with KFC's $25 fill-up box.
It's kinda looking good.
Happy new phone! Start the new year off right with a brand new phone from GTA. For a limited time, trade in your old phone and get an extra $300 off your new phone with any unlimited plan. Say goodbye to that cracked screen and say hello to the latest 5G phones. We accept over 100 types, any condition, even lock. Get more with GTA. More 5G coverage, more unlimited plans, more savings. Visit gta.net for more info. GTA. We start with you.
Welcome back to Prime Time. A showdown is all set for where to build Guam's Hospital of the Future.
Two competing bills that identify different sites for a new Guam Memorial Hospital are on the agenda for this month's session. Nestor Lecanto has more.
The thorny question over where to build the new GMH, which has been marked for the past year by often passionate public debate, is set to be answered at the upcoming January legislative session. One of the bills is authored by Senator Chris Barnett, which would restrict construction to the original hospital site at Ipoh Point in Tamuning. Senator Sabina Perez.
I move to place Bill 185-37 LS as amended by the Committee on Health, Land, Justice, and Culture, sponsored by Senator Chris Barnett. It's an act to add a new Section 83117, Chapter 83, Title 12, Guam Code, annotated relative to requiring any new hospital constructed pursuant to the Guam 21st Century Healthcare Center Act of 2021 to be constructed on Lot 51, Municipality of Tamuning, to be placed on the session agenda.
Soon after, Senator Will Parkinson sought to also place on the agenda the governor's bill identifying Crown land in Barragata, Mangilao as the new hospital site.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to amend the motion. I'd like to amend the motion to also be including bill number 184-37, an act to authorize Guam Ancestral Lands Commission to sell lease lots. I'd like both of these to go on the agenda together. I think it's of the public interest that this discussion for both bills happen on the same session agenda.
But Parkinson withdrew his motion, agreeing that each bill should be addressed individually. And in fact, Perez also moved to add the governor's bill as well.
I move to place Bill number 184-37 COR as amended by the Committee on Health, Land, Justice, and Culture, sponsored by the Committee on Rules at the request of E. Magahagan Guahan, the Governor of Guam, in accordance with the Organic Act of Guam. It's an act to authorize the Guam Ancestral Lands Commission to sell one in the municipality of Barragata to the Governor of Guam at fair market value for use as a site of a new medical complex, to be placed on the session agenda.
And with that, the stage is set. One or the other will need at least 8 affirmative votes to determine the site of the new Guam Memorial Hospital. The specific date for the session is subject to the call of the Speaker. Nestor Lecanto, KUAM News.
Federal government officials paid a visit to the island's public hospital today.
And our cameras were not allowed inside during the discussion, but the Guam Memorial Hospital's administrator, Lillian Posadas, later confirmed it was a meeting where the feds had questions for them.
A staff delegation led by Andy Scott, Majority Counsel for the Senate Armed Forces Services Committee, is here, making a stop at the island's only public hospital today.
Can you give us some insight into what the visit is here at GMH today?
Sorry, no.
No comment?
The staff delegation visit to the Guam Memorial Hospital included a tour of the facilities and a rundown of the hospital's services, capacity, and status of recruitment of healthcare workers. Lillian Posadas is the CEO and administrator of GMH.
The other question they asked was what were some of the common and typical kinds of conditions that we treat for military personnel, active, inactive, and retired, and veterans.
The conversation also highlighting GMH's efforts to expand its educational institution with collaborations with the University of Guam and the Guam Community College. Talks also leaning into some of the challenges GMH is facing.
Some of the things that we are challenged with, such as, young individuals from Guam who go off to get medical education. They become doctors, and, one of the deterrent factors is the loan forgiveness. If they can help us out with that, that will help us with our recruitment.
Still, Posada says there wasn't much talk of how the staff del might plan on aiding the hospital on a strategic level, as the request for a meeting with GMH was prompted by trying to gain an understanding of its capacity.
Governor Leon Guerrero is scheduled to attend a series of meetings in Washington, D.C. and New York next week. The highlight of the trip is to testify before the House Subcommittee on Insular Affairs on a bill by Congressman James Moylan, the Guam Host Community Compensation Act.
The measure seeks to revive the former Compact Impact Reimbursement Program for communities that are impacted by the migration from the freely associated states. According to her office, the governor will also meet with Navy Assistant Secretary for Installations and the Environment, Merritt Berger. Leon Guerrero will also meet with representatives of bond rating company Moody's. Acting Governor Josh Tenorio, meanwhile, met with Navy Undersecretary Eric Raven at Adelup. They discussed a wide range of topics on the importance of the Indo-Pacific region. According to a Navy news release, they talked about regional stability and security, military presence on Guam, and economic prosperity. Both emphasized Guam is a strategic hub and a valued partner of choice.
The Undersecretary expressed the Navy's commitment and continued investments to the Indo-Pacific region, while also talking about the importance of military efforts to defend America's interests and those of our allies and partners, the release said. Raven also toured local military bases and met with other civilian community leaders. He's headed to Hawaii to meet with senior military leaders there.
This Electrifying Leaders series is presented by Atkins Kroll BMW.
Hello,
we're back. We're reunited with
together. It's like we've been here before.
Yeah, it's so good to be reunited with the IX. Because, yeah, like you were mentioning before we got into interviewing our electrifying leaders, we actually got the opportunity to test drive this for a week. So, yeah, like, what was it like? Let's reminisce a little bit about what it was like driving this vehicle.
Take a quick look. I'm looking at you, looking at me.
She's starting.
Any first words?
Any first words? Pray for me. I'm gonna adjust my mirrors. How about you?
I'm just gonna try to drive.
Love that.
Yeah.
Sage advice.
All right, good luck.
Take good luck, drive safe.
Day 1 second in to our first test drive of the BMW i4. It's electric, boogie, boogie, boogie. That's Destiny Cruz back there, and the IX. We're at a stoplight, so I'll put you down again because we're getting ready to go. I had a great experience overall. I mean,
if you do become a buyer, they told us here at BMW that you get the at-home battery charger, which is so convenient. But we did try our luck at some of the stations that they have set up around the island, and I even plugged mine at my house just with the other outlet they have.
Station?
Yeah, overall it works. It's great. But I think for me, I did have that, range anxiety that they talk about.
Okay.
Like you're anxious over the range that you can go because...
Yeah, same actually.
But over time, I feel like more electric vehicles comes out that people just feel that calm and peace.
Yes.
And that's that zen you feel when you're inside something like this, right?
Literally, and I think that's the resounding feeling. So number one, safe, and then two, you feel luxurious. I'm like, ooh, everything from the design of the wheel, the steering wheel, to the seats, everything just feels so comfortable, and it's really luxurious.
And I was telling when I was driving along with Maria Leon Guerrero from the Bank of Guam, she spoke about so many great points of how she's a mom with young kids and how it fits with what her kids do in the back seat, and it just works out for her, for her busy and hectic schedule. And so that was great to hear. But for me, I guess it made me feel like someone else.
Yes,
right?
I feel you, yeah.
Even when you got out of the vehicle and you got to work, you stepped into the office, I felt like we're ready because I'm driving the BMW iX.
Period. Even when I'm driving through, like, to get my coffee, I got so many compliments on the car itself. It's like putting on another shirt, like, you know, like a really cute shirt that you like that's luxurious. It's the same thing driving this vehicle. It really is a lifestyle.
Including the full display that we have here, and even the touchless controls that we were given to, what was it? Yes. What were you doing with all that?
So
messing with the music?
Yes, I was like this. And again, it's all safe. I mean, you know, you can really, even right here, you have the knobs that you can do the exact same thing, but while you're driving and you could go like this, it's so much easier than having to reach forward and you turn down the music or turn it up.
So effortless.
So effortless.
And the ambience, the lighting, the trim of everything, it just made you feel like this is the car now.
Yes, for sure.
For me.
For sure.
Destiny, it was great. Thanks for being in the driver's seat.
Anytime. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for riding along with us on this BMW Electrifying Leader Series. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya. Time to roll out. Roll out.
Room.
Now for a look at your world at home. Here's a view captured off the shore at Ipan, Talifopo.
This view plus more tomorrow music streaming on Isla Digital Radio.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Mickey D's McCrispy. Formerly known as the Crispy Chicken Sandwich, now has some respect on his name. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Real talk. The Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich should have been named Spicy McCrispy from jump. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Guam is truly a majestic place with its sheer natural beauty, wealth of beaches, and culturally rich landscape. Unfortunately, Guam has a real problem with unwanted invasive species. Help us in preventing their introduction and spread. The coconut rhinoceros beetle, the little fire ant, the African snail, Siam weed. These are just a few of the numerous invasives on Guam. Follow proper custom procedures when bringing plants and animals into Guam.
Help protect Guam. Tell your family and friends about invasive species.
To report invasive species, call 475-PEST.
This is where we start our communication, right here. Add another ball. Just pick up. Noah, just pick up a ball. Noah, pick up a basketball. Go, bounce pass, bounce pass.
Coach Jimmy Yee is an eternal optimist as sideline general for the Friars Hoops program. And as he once again leads his alma mater onto the hard court, he's very much looking forward to seeing how the Brotherhood competes.
Man, great team, man. The team chemistry, team bonding, close knit, supportive each other, looking out for each other's back, and having fun.
He's keen on preparation as a driver for victory, a fundamental skill that hasn't changed one iota at the school.
Yeah, those never changes, man. Be on time, work hard, work smart, accountability, just a few of those.
But while offense puts fans in the stands, it's defense that gets the job done.
Defense is our bread and butter since I've been a player here, right? So every day we practice defense every single day, and we just gotta steal it. And I tell our players, offense, you can't control everything. Sometimes the ball doesn't roll your way. However, defense, you control everything.
And above all, being in the gym and working hard.
This past year, we went on a few trips, club team. A lot of these guys went on it. And all those experiences come into play, and we got to gel it together, play different opponents, and we got to come together as one. And just came back from a middle of preseason trip on top of that, and a lot of learning experiences, for sure, and so all those experiences, hey, playing against tougher competition, you're playing against better competition, and the speed of the game is a lot quicker, so all of that comes into play for our season coming up.
Jimmy knows that across any sport, there's no better coach than experience. So tournaments, off-island trips, scrimmages, drills, and workouts are the critical reps that make a huge difference.
It's always a new team. Every year is different, right? Although some kids are still here, but we always have a new bunch of batch of kids. And it's fun, it's fun, the grind, the practices, the games is great, but the practices where you see them every day and you see them develop and grow. And
what keeps him coming back season after season is the joy, the responsibility of teaching young men to become a team, the challenge of competing for titles, the pride of being a part of Guam's sports community, and the honor of doing it the FD way.
Old-time coach always says, control what you can control, and which is practice. So we just got to make sure our bread and butter is good, and we just got to execute and give everything you have when it comes to game time.
So getting back to his high hopes for this year's team, he says they'll represent their school, fight hard, and put on a good show for Friar Nation.
Every year is special, man, and this year will be special just because it's a different set of kids, a new group of kids, it's a different team, not the same as previous years, and we thank our Friar Nation, and we thank all of our parents and alumni for all their support throughout the years.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
Zoom Zoom! 'Tis the season for speed, and Docomo Pacific is putting prepaid customers in the fast lane. Starting November 3rd, 2023 to January 31st, 2024, every $5 prepaid card purchase from a participating store gives Docomo Pacific customers a chance to win a brand new Mazda 3. So load up at participating stores and drop off your entry to any Docomo Pacific retail store. Docomo Pacific, better together. Some conditions apply. Visit DocomoPacific.com for details.
Taco Bell is so good and so cheap.
I know, right? I wonder why.
What if they know we're broke? What if they're trying to be the good guys?
Ah. Thanks, Taco Bell!
Properties in the Tropics is presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
Buenas and Hafide. Wahusi Francis Guerrero.
Zagusi Colleen Blas. Welcome to another episode of Properties in the Tropics. Today we'll be taking you to Windward Hills, Jotnya to show you great starter home. As we've seen, there aren't many homes under $500,000 currently on the market, so this could be something for you.
And it's fully renovated, so you can move right on in. It sits on Cross Island Road, also known as Aguilar Road, so access is a breeze. Come on, your oasis awaits you. Built in 1986, this home sits on a 2,025 square meter lot and is 1,464 square feet. As I said, it's fully renovated. Coming into the home is a nice little foyer that leads to an open concept living room, dining, and kitchen.
And this is perfect for entertaining. Notice the detail put into this home. This kitchen features modern, high-end finishes and stainless steel appliances. And just off the kitchen is the laundry room.
Down the hall is the main bathroom. And just past that is a secondary bedroom that can serve as a great kids' room, guest room, or even an office.
And take a look at this wonderful primary suite. There's a good-sized closet to the left and an ensuite bath to the right. And check out this expansive bedroom with a ton more closet space.
This backyard is fully fenced. It gives you great space for your pets or your children to play. You might even start a garden. This could be your first great home. Call us today for more information. Coming up is your trivia question for the week. Listen carefully and then message us on Instagram by Friday, January 12th, 2024, 5 p.m. Guam time. One name will be drawn from all correct answers for a chance to win a gift certificate to Mess Club.
Now here's the question. What year was the Country Club of the Pacific in Jotnya founded? Again, here's the question. What year was the Country Club of the Pacific in Jotnya founded? Message us on Instagram with your answers. Happy New Year from all of us at Remax Diamond Realty. Need to rent, buy, or sell? We can help, and we're just a phone call away.
Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Francis Guerrero
And Colleen Blas with Remax Diamond Realty.
Properties in the Tropics is presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
All right, everybody, January is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month, and we want to make sure that we all get screened and stay safe. Take the time and steps to schedule your HPV vaccination and Pap smear at no cost. Make sure to call the Todu Guam Foundation 649-8638-649-TODU to make sure you stay on top of your health. Help Guam competitors that want to get involved with sports, they want to represent us. 2 versus 2 Guam Open Beach Volleyball Tournament, men's and women's division with prizes for first, second, and third, Sunday the 14th. Registration time is 8. Games start at 8:30. Have fun playing volleyball. And up in the CNMI, if you want to get a serious career in construction, they're serious about building stuff up here in the CNMI, you guys. This career in construction thing is really, really serious. Make sure to register with NN Tech. Nick and Destiny, back to you.
Thanks, Jace. It's birthday wishes time.
Here's your Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club shout-out submitted on KUAM.com.
I'm looking at the calendar and it says 0111 and number 1 Tommy Cruz. We are wishing our dad and Papa a very happy birthday. Birthday number 73 for Mr. Cruz this year. And sir, we all at KUAM and Cold Stone Creamery wish you a very, very blessed and happy birthday. Your family especially is saying, Dad and Papa, we love you. So happy 73rd birthday to Tommy Cruz. We hope you have a beautiful one.
And happy birthday to everyone celebrating out there today. That's your primetime show. Thanks for watching. I'm Nick Delgado.
And I'm Destiny Cruz. Have a great evening and stay beautiful.